Hello, my wonderful residents. Let's get this floor meeting together. Okay, I'm going to be relaying to you some very important information. So, first and foremost, my name is Cameron Burton. You can call me RA Cam, just Cam, whatever. My pronouns are he, him, his. My email address right there is chburton@svsu.edu. So feel free to reach out to me that way. My UV is 411-1. I am your RA. I'm plan on making programs to bring the community together. Let's have some fun this year, even though it's a bit different, but definitely. And our UV East has now been combined with UV West to form the villages, so we are now under one RD, and that is Jamie, which means our duty phone number has changed. You can see it posted on the green sheet that should have been on your door when you moved in. Your front door, it's 989-964-2984. Our guest and visitor policy is as follows for due to changes in COVID-19, all of which I have here highlighted in green. So due to COVID-19, our guest and visitor policy is a visitor is a non-SVSU student. A guest is an SVSU student not assigned to that particular room. Guests are allowed Sunday through Wednesday, 10 a.m. to midnight, or Thursday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Visitors will not be allowed. Overnight guests are definitely not allowed. So if you see that, please report it to us, your RAs, and we will take care of that. Alcohol and drug policy. Now, just because it's legal here doesn't mean you can have it. You are not allowed to have marijuana or prescription drugs that do not belong to you. If they belong to you, good. Keep them away from your roommates. If they don't, you're gonna have some problems. We're gonna have some questions to ask you. Now, this year, that's different. They will not be handing out alcohol permits. If you are over the age of 21, yes, you are still allowed to have your alcohol. The limits are as follows. You can have up to 750 milliliters, which is a fifth of something. You can have a bottle of wine. You have 2 bottles of wine, a bottle of wine and a fifth, 12-pack and a fifth, 2 12-packs, a bottle of wine and a 12-pack. You're not allowed to have 2/5 at any time, though. That's over the limit. So if you need reminders of that, you can always come back to this video, or you can search it up. SVSU's website should have it. And yes, we are allowed as RAs to ID you and check to make sure you're 21, because if you're not, then we're going to have some problems. So just, if you have it, make sure you're 21. So other policies and procedures I just want to remind you of, just like wearing your mask, practice 5. Wearing your mask is not required when you're inside your residency, but it is required when you're in other buildings. It is not required when you are outside, but we do very much ask and basically beg you, if you are within 6 feet of somebody outside, please have your mask on. Even if you're friends, you're walking in a small group outside, please have your mask on. Roommate agreements, which is different for this year. Upperclassmen are now required to have roommate agreements. I know in the past, upperclassmen have not always been required to have them. It was optional depending on if you and your roommates decided you wanted one. You will be required to have one. I will be required to facilitate. These must be done by September 23rd. I will be sending out a sign-up sheet for that, so stay tuned. Also, part of what might be discussed in there, just some changes so you know what's new. Something might be like mask policy within your own room. If you and your roommates feel comfortable that in your bedrooms you don't need your mask, but every time you come out of your bedroom into like the common areas, the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, whatever, etc., you need a mask. We'll go over that. We'll discuss that. I will be sending you the roommate agreement sheet a day in it before you're scheduled to do it with your roommates. That way, you all have it a few hours to discuss it, and then when I come in, we can know what we're doing. Now, please remember to practice 5. Once again, wear your mask, be respectful and considerate of others. Please also just be on the lookout. If you see something that doesn't seem right, and you might want to find somebody to be like, hey, this person doesn't look too well. I'm not sure if they, just be on the lookout, be considerate of others, and try and make sure we're helping each other. But also social distance, wash your hands, sanitize, whole shebang, 20 seconds, warm water, nice antibacterial soap, and do your daily screening. Now, if you're wondering where the laundry room is, if you're new to UV East, the laundry room is in UV 409. It is right there on the end of UV 409. 409 is one of the ones that's right there in the very middle of UV East. That's between like parking lot and south, like that very middle section. 409 is there, and it's the particular one it's the particular one that's closest to the parking lot. Now, also about 409, I will kind of come down here to mail and packages. That is where our mailboxes are. You will go there and get your mail. If you have a package, your package will come to MJB. Now, just because your tracker says it's there doesn't mean it's there. If you get a email from wherever you ordered your package from, Amazon, eBay, Google, Yahoo, wherever, it might not necessarily be here on campus yet. They do have another delivery site where packages will go before that. Packages and mail goes before it's delivered to campus to be sorted and put in our mailboxes. So just be mindful of that. If just because Amazon says it was delivered doesn't mean it's on campus. So please don't go ask the housing workers, is my package here yet? If you got that email like an hour ago and you think it's on campus, it's probably not. You'll have to wait till you get an email from housing. Housing will send you their very own email and let you know when and where you can pick up your package, which will be in MJB. And it might be the lockers, or it might be from behind the front desk worker. And they will ask, did you get an email from them? If not, it's not there. Now, here for programming, I will be doing some programs. I actually have a program tomorrow at 8 p.m., which I am letting you know about now. And I'll definitely put that in the email, because I will be attaching this file to the email as well as some other information. For that's just going to be Ask Me Anything, a quick question and answer session. You don't have to come. I'll be on Microsoft Teams. I'll set up a meeting. I'll be there for 30 minutes. Whether or not you want to show up is up to you, but I will definitely be there to answer anything you might have. So look out for that meeting invite. Also, if I decide to use anything else like Zoom, GroupMe, Team, or anything beyond Teams for other programs, I will definitely let you know and send you all a link. I've already explained mail and packages. Now for icebreakers and getting to know each other, definitely we'll do that. Come to my program, please. Love to get to know you all. Love to start putting some names to some faces. When I send out this email, there will be a form I'm asking you to fill out. In this form, it will have things like your name, your pronouns, just room number, just SVSU email, just so I make sure that I have all your correct information to match faces to names, and then just like a fun fact about you and any type of programs you'd like to see that you think I'd be able to successfully do virtually. I will go over how to do a work order in a minute. It's in this little video demo that I'm going to send you, that I'm going to do right here. But first, let's go to health and safeties. Health and safeties have changed. One resident must be present. It'll just be the one resident. As far as I know, that's what I have on that right now. You will sign up in advance with me. I will send you I will have a sign-up sheet virtually. All of the sign-ups will be virtual. The residents must open certain doors, so like the bathroom doors, the shower, the fridge, the oven, the microwave, the dishwasher. All of those have to be opened by you. Bedroom doors. I ask that for the residents who will not be in the room when I'm conducting this health and safety, that you do leave them unlocked so that I can look in there. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that, I will have a key that will allow me to look, and I will make sure I lock all your rooms back. Also, we will social distance, and our masks we will both have on masks. There will be only 2 health and safeties this semester. The first one this December, and the next one, not December. The first one this September, and the next one possibly in November, before Thanksgiving sometime. Now, moving on back to the work orders. So, as I always do, we're going to go here to SVSU EDU. I go quick links. I go request maintenance, and that website that I was just on, Sprocket, it'll take you here. You'll type in your username and password. Don't do the @SVSU. It will error you out and say that it's wrong. You'll log in. You'll go to new work orders. You will find your repair code here. Whatever it is that you think might be wrong, it will be right here on this page. Then you put in all your contact information, name, email. You don't have to put your phone number if you're not comfortable, but definitely at least do name and email so they know to email you back. You'll put in like your specific, it says floor, but just room number, UV 411 or 410, 412, whatever. UV East 4, 10, 11, 12, 9, whichever one you are. Then you can put your specific room number, so 409. You could also your apartment number here, so like -2-1, whatever it is, and then you'll put like specifically 411-1 A, B, C, D. And then here you might want to write out the whole thing. So like University Village East, apartment 411-1, room A, or whatever. And then here, this is where you describe your entire thing. So you'll describe what's going on with why you need the maintenance request, whatever, like lights out, toilets leaking, the lamp exploded or something, you need a new lamp. Well, if that exploded, that's something definitely call us for too, because we'll have to help you deal with that. But just something like that, you'll say like, the sink broke or something like that. You'll do that, you'll submit it, you go to My Work Orders. You should get an email as well that lets you know when all of that has gone through. My Work Orders displays the work order, the status of it, what type of request it was, all that. If it's been opened, the employee that's probably been assigned to it, if it's been assigned, when they'll come, and things like that. You'll get all that wonderful information right there, and you'll be able to check on it, and you should get email updates for those as well. And so that is everything I have for you in this floor meeting. Thank you for listening. I'll have all this in an email plus a few extra things. Definitely also just follow us here on Instagram and Twitter. Our Instagram is at SVSU West, and our Twitter is at SVSU_UVW. And have a wonderful evening. Hopefully I see you tomorrow.